Hello everyone. Welcome to the sessions on the wireless communication. Let us start with the introduction of the wireless communication, its features, advantages, disadvantages and applications, block diagram of wireless communication system, types of wireless communication and the frequency spectrum and its uses here. Now what is the wireless communication? Wireless communication is a kind of data communication that delivers data wirelessly. Means here medium is it is wirelessly in the form of radiations. It is transmitting the signal. We are not having any physical connection here. Devices involved in wireless communication transmit information over a distance without the use of the physical medium, such as wires, cables, or any other forms of electric conductor or optical conductors. Therefore, it is called as wireless communication here. Wireless communication incorporates all the procedures and protocols for connection and communication of two or more devices using a wireless signal through wireless communication technologies. Means it is making use of all the protocols and the procedures here. The distance of the wireless transmission varies from the few meters to the thousands of kilometers here. For example, if you consider the remote of the television, it is a hardly few meters here. But if you consider the example of the satellite communication, it is in terms of the kilometers here. Therefore, the range is from few meters to the up to the kilometers here. Wireless communication is used in different applications like the cellular telephones, wireless internet access, home networking, and so on. Number of applications are available here. The radio wireless technology includes GPS units, personal gadgets such as the headphones, keyboards, and mic, radio receivers, satellite television, broadcast television, and the cordless telephones here. These are the some of the radio wireless technologies here. The main advantage of the wireless communication is it is in cost effectiveness here. It's cost effectiveness. Since no physical transmission media is required here to communicate between the end infrastructures here, therefore it is reduces the maintenance and the installation cost here compared to the other form of the networks. If you go for the wired network here, we are having a number of expenditures here, that is the installation and the maintenance and all. But here in this case, it is the very cost effective here. Flexibility, the no restriction of the confined place here, means use of the wireless devices. It is not having any restrictions here. You have to use in this premises or like that within this range. It is not having any restrictions. Wireless devices user can communicate even though they are moving here. Convenience. Wireless devices are convenient to use and are reliable. Wireless networks can be accessed from anywhere, anytime here. And the speed here, if you consider data, speed of the data is transmitted faster and at a high speed here. Accessibility. Remote areas can be accessed easily through the wireless communication. Constant connectivity here. The emergency situation, to get the immediate help and support, the connectivity is constant here. Therefore, we can go for that application. Some of the disadvantages, if you consider, first one is the less secure here. Since the communication is through the open space, it is the security is less here. Next is it is the unreliable type of the application. More open to the interference, because all the signals will be traveling here, the interference will be more here. Increased chance of the jamming here, because number of signals are passing here, there may be chances of the jamming. It has a limited amount of bandwidth for the communication application. wireless networks can be easily hacked here. This is one of the main drawback of the wireless application here. Wireless networks require the careful radio frequency when they are installing. Now the some of the applications here in the field of the satellite system. Second is the television remote control, Wi-Fi, paging system, WiMAX, GSM, security systems here, cell phones, computer interface devices, Bluetooth, GPS. Those are the some of the applications here. Now let us see the basic block diagram of the wireless communication. Now this is the basic block diagram of the wireless communication. If you observe here, here we are having the two sections here. This is the transmitter section and this is the receiver section here. Transmitter section and the receiver section. Now in the transmitter section, here we are having the information signal which we want to transmit. The first block is the source encoder. Next is the encryption, channel encoder, modulation, and it is given to the transmitter, and through that antenna it is radiated here. And at the receiver section, if you consider antenna section, the signal is received, and here we are having the receiver section here. This is the demodulation, channel decoder, decryption, and the source decoder here. And at the end we will get the original information here. Now here the source encoders and the channel encoder both are used here. The main difference between the encoder and the encryption is the encoder converts the data for the compatibility here, and the encryption it is mainly used for the security purpose here. Means the encoders are for the purpose of the compatibility, means to convert the data format from one format to other format such that it is compatible for the transmission and for the devices here. But the encryption is it is for the security such that if any unauthorized persons also they will get the data, they cannot make out what is the actual data. Therefore for the security purpose encryption is used here. Now whatever the information is given, it is first it is source encoder, it will encode the data such that it will convert from one format to other which is compatible format. Next it is given to the encryption block which will encrypts the data and it will converts such that if any unauthorized also receives, they cannot make out what is the data, actual data here. Now it is given to the channel encoder here. It will again converting that format into other format such that it is suitable for the transmission here. Now that information is given to the modulation here. Since before transmitting the signal is modulated to get the reduce the height of the antenna and to cover the larger distance, the modulation is done here. Now after the modulation it is given to the transmitter where through the antenna the signals are radiated here. Now the signals, once those are traveling, they come up to the antenna and those are received by this receiving antenna and it is given to the receiver section. Now since during the transmission the signals are modulated, here at the receiver end it is demodulated. In the channel encoder is done at the transmitter section, therefore at the receiver section it is channel decoder here. Again at the transmitter section encryption is done, again to get the original data it is decryption here. Now here the source encoding is done, it is the source decoder. Now here we will get the original information here. This is the block diagram of the wireless communication system. Now if you observe here, there are the three main sections: transmission path here, channel here, and the reception path here. These are the sections here. Now the uses of the wireless communication: satellite communication, mobile communication, wireless network communication, infrared communication, Bluetooth communication. Now the different frequency spectrums here are listed, their wavelength and the applications. For example, 300 Hz to 3 kHz means this is a voice application, is wide audio application here. And here if you consider this 3 MHz to 30 MHz, it is the short wave transmission, armature and CB communication here. And the wavelength is 100 to 10 meter short waves here. Means these are the different frequency bands and these are the wavelengths of the corresponding bands and these are the applications. Now let us see some of the MCQ here. Which among the following device does not belong to the wireless communication? Options are remote, GPS, telephone and the wireless router. Now let us see here the answer. It is telephone here. Re Re ಬರ್ತೇನೆ ತಡ್ರಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. Now the correct answer is telephone. Second question is the voice frequency band is 300 hertz to 3 kilohertz is used for. It is used for which application? Power transmission, audio application, military communication, TV broadcasting. And the correct option is audio application here. Next is the VHF band 30 megahertz to 300 megahertz used for power transmission, audio application, military communication, TV broadcasting. And the correct answer is TV broadcasting. Which among the following is a disadvantage of the wireless communication? Unreliable, speed, cost effectiveness and the convenience. As you know, all these three are the advantages and the disadvantage is unreliable here. Arrange the sections of the wireless communication in the origin here to the end point. Transmission, channel, reception. Channel, reception, transmission. Reception, channel, transmission. Reception, transmission, channel. Which is the correct one? First we will transmit this one and it will passes through the channel and it is received here. Thank you.